my friends said you moved out west. You tell me stories underneath sunsets. Could it be more than just one night? Kissing the cab ride, head turning left, right. Get a ticket for two to wherever you choose. Drinking some red out of the blue. You say my name with your accent, makes me remember how much I miss.
Oh, I didn't. Hold on. I didn't switch something. It's not using my mic. Alright, it should be working now. And actually be using my wireless mic. And actually be using my wireless mic. I can't tell, I think it is. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be that loud if it wasn't. Alright, cool. Should be good. like it cut off a few times. And it's watchable right now. Had the camera pointing way too far down. Or a little bit far down, I think. Maybe it's just when I'm looking down at chat. It looks like when I look up, it's better. Who's messaging me? Oh, girl is. Hello.
Build a comfortable porch.
I think I might go ahead and replace the bottom bracket on this bike. It creaks all the time now instead of just some of the time. I'm kind of tired of riding and just constantly hearing it creak while I pedal. There's a, I guess, kayak put in. It look like. Oh, here's the other trail that I went over last time, over this bridge. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you. I try to just ring the bell slight. I should just ring it when I'm further back. I used to just ring it not as loud, but it's wearing out, the plastic thing. So you have to really just pull it back, and it's like just a really loud bell. Howdy. Meowdy. It's a really, really nice day today. Go cruising. How are you doing, Mr. Winnie Cat? And like really scare the crap out of them. Oh, did you see that guy jump over when I rang my bell? Like lunge off the trail? I mean, he was walking around in the middle. So he's probably like, oh crap. I'm passing on your left. Okay. I see. I try to do different stuff to not scare people, but it's really hard to not, at least some of the people. You think? Oh, it cut off for a second. I have that new cable, but I rerouted my cable differently. I need to pull more out of the backpack because it used to do this if I had it too much of it down in there. Wherever it ends up sitting at, it starts going black, the screen. I can't pull more out. It's hung on something. If it sticks down there too much, it hangs on my Velobox and modem. I could take the backpack off, I guess, if it's bad. If it gets bad, and rearrange it. It is really cool in the shade, like so cool you don't even sweat. It's a little warm out here on the sun, on this trail in the sun. Also, I don't know if I am or not, but it feels like I'm riding against the wind. I could just be tired and it feel like that. So I've never ridden this trail here. I don't know how, if it gets bumpy enough where I'd want a mountain bike and not this, or not. but it kind of goes up the hill. It'd at least be fun though coming back down the hill, I guess. Man, I could imagine an air horn and just like blow it right behind someone and they just crap their stuff and like dive off the trail. It'd be very rude, but like that would freak the crap out of me if someone blew an air horn behind me. Uh-huh. Oh, that just goes to a subdivision. They have their own personal path out to the trail. Subdivision apartments or something. Hello. How's it going? I just happened to look down. I use TTS and I forget to read chat sometimes. It doesn't read out emotes. But I happened to look down right when that got put in chat. Hope you're having a nice day. I'm passing on your left. I'm bad about that sometimes. There's been some... Yeah. Uh-huh. It's not too warm at all. It's not pretty nice and cool. And it's a nice sunny day. Weird also, I sometimes, no. It's just like, if you're somewhere where you can see the mountains, it's a little smoky looking, like it's way more hazy than normal, but the air quality is not bad. I guess if there's any smoke, it's all up in the air. Like higher up, because there's been a few days like that where it was so smoky that the sun was like yellow shining through it, like it made everything look yellow that was in the sunlight, but the air quality was actually still good, like at least down here. Up in the mountains it wasn't, but so it's only been actually bad down here that 1 week where the air quality was bad. A couple days ago it was really clear, like not smoky at all, clearer than it's been in like 2 months. But then it got up to like 90 that one day, and most of the days where it gets hot, it gets smoky also. So the air quality's been fine after that day, but you know, it's been a little hazy. But not too hazy. Like if I'm someplace where I can see the Cascades or Olympic or Mount Rainier or something, I can see them. Just not super great. For like a week or two though, you couldn't see that far at all. think I'll stop right here in the shade and drink some water. Oh, there's picnic tables up there. Oh, I guess it's because there's a park here. Parking lot in Ballfields. I didn't realize I had read this this far already. On the other side, there's a parking lot for the trail. Yeah, I never turn my heart rate on where it shows on stream. I'll do that. Is the overlay working? Yeah, it says 3.1 miles. 4.1. I opened the Twitch app and it still had it loaded when it was 3.1 and I was writing. I think everything looks good. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna see, can I get this any wire pulled out without taking my backpack off? No, it's just hung down there somewhere. Well, I didn't see it, the screen turning black anymore. If it keeps cutting off video, if someone wants to say anything, if it's bad, like if it's doing it quite often, or enough that it's just annoying, I'll take my backpack off and fix it. It was doing that, so I started watching the stream and I couldn't ever catch it actually cutting off anymore after the couple times that I noticed. Which is why I'm not just doing anything now. If it's actually working good, they have a tandem bike. I don't see very many people with tandem bikes. The trail that goes off into the wood. I was wondering if that was a park. There's a trail that goes that way too, huh? Because there's a trail that goes up, there's like the bike track and 3 benches, and a trail that just goes off into the woods there. Like a little hiking trail, and then there's the paved trail right beside it. I was just curious, I like exploring, just for fun. I like this part, it's pretty. The real tall, skinny trees. Maybe. I don't know if Errol would like that or not. And it feels like I'm riding against so much wind here. You know, it's getting less. There's just gusts every now and then, and it feels like I'm like stopping. There's some huge humps. Oh, the whole trail's humpy here. Hey, I'm almost up to Woodinville. Oh. Rough surface ahead. Oh, so this right here, I've seen them here before, is a pump where they pump water to water all this stuff. So there's the pump down there, and then that square container at the top. They like fill that up. And then they, I guess, and then they come by. Let's see, I think when I saw it is when I was just walking log here. They'll come by with a side-by-side or whatever they're called, like farm ones, with a big tank on it, and go fill it up with the river water, and then I guess haul over there and water the field with it. Kind of weird. I would think they just have it irrigated, just piping all over the place and not come over and fill up a tank, but maybe whatever they grow doesn't need that much water. What time is it? 3:59. Should have time to ride all the way to Woodinville, to the park, and then rest for a few minutes and then head back. I'm supposed to be picking Farrell. I drove Farrell to work again today, so I'm supposed to be picking her up around 5. I started riding pretty close, so I just need enough time to get back to the car a little before 5. And I think I've been riding for about 45 minutes. But I was riding really, really slow at first because my knee was kind of hurting. But my legs, they were really stiff because I had been sore the last few days, but now they're warmed up and feel like cruising. And I'm definitely riding into the wind, so it should be a lot easier to ride back. Because like right here I can see the wind blowing the trees. There's a fake bird stuck to that beach back there. I was like, is that a bird? And I'm like, that does not, looks like a stuffed animal. It was one of those like fake ones, I don't know, Halloween prop or something. Oh look, there's another person with a camera on their helmet. And saddlebags and everything. I wonder if they're doing some kind of a bike tour and filming it for YouTube. I didn't see what their jersey said. I don't know why you would ride with your bike bags on unless they're hard to take off, unless you're actually doing some bike packing or something. This is one of the ways if you're doing American Rail Trail or whatever. It doesn't go all the way through the metro, but there's like a bunch of different trails that you can, just depending on what trails you want to ride and which roads you want to have to ride on, since you have to ride on some roads to link it together, what you want to do. Like you can go from Redmond across the 520 bridge and then go over, and I think people usually take a ferry over, and then you can ride over to the peninsula, and then there's the Olympic Discovery Trail, which is part of the Great American Rail Trail. You can also go this way and ride up around the north side of the lake, and then it goes back down into Seattle. And then I guess ride roads over to the ferries. So like, it wouldn't be weird to see somebody that was doing a multi-day bike trip on this trail, is I guess what I was getting at. And assuming they're going east to west, so then maybe like you could see someone that maybe rode over the Cascades or something. And then headed out to the peninsula. Hey, I made it to my destination. I figured I wasn't sure how fast I'd be able to get home from taking girl to work and then get ready to leave and then get my bike ready and all that. So I I wasn't sure where I was going to ride to. I had thought maybe I'd at least try to ride to here, and if I had a few hours to ride, I'd maybe keep going over to like Bothell or something. Once I found that I kind of left late and she wanted to be picked up earlier than I thought. I didn't know I'd make it up here, but my legs felt pretty good. So I thought I'd just like look it up here and see if I could make it up here and make it back down to Redmond. Is this stream cut off anymore? Like the screen went black? Has it had video the whole time? Ew. I had electrolyte in one of my black bottles and water in the other. And I think there was still some left in this one, so I transferred water from one bottle to the other to try to mix up the rest of the electrolyte stuff. But it's really watered down. It's just kind of nasty tasting. It was my non-insulated bottle also, so it was hot. So it's hot, watered down, tasting water. Hi, chicken. It is. How are you doing? This whole week's been really nice. Hasn't been smoky, and it's been, well, there's that one day it was hot, but all other days it's been nice and cool. I barely even sweated anything. Oh, the chicken, we never ended up going that one time. Ooh, nice. Man, I want a latte. If I had extra time, one of my favorite coffee shops is like 2 blocks from here. If I had extra time, I could ride over there and get a latte. But I'd have to chug it fast and then ride back. I don't think I'd want to ride back after chugging a whole latte, actually thinking about it. Let me see what time it is. Probably need to head back to get back down there in time. 4:12. Yeah, I actually probably do. stretch my legs real quick and then we can head back. So that right over there is downtown Woodinville. And this is a little city park beside the river. Man, my legs got really stiff while I was just sitting here. This Woodinville. It's a Woodinville, so it's a park right by the river, and that over there is where like downtown starts. There's ball fields, and then it's the whole downtown area. Have you ever been up here to Woodinville? I assume maybe not, because it's in the complete other side of the metro. I started at Redmond and rode all the way up here. And this trail keeps going around the top of the north end of the lake and goes all the way down into Seattle to Gasworks Park, I think is where it ends at. I think it ends there. It might keep going a little past there. It'd probably be fun to do that sometime. I'd have to get used to riding more because my legs, I don't really ride enough, so my legs can really only handle about 25 miles in a day. I think that would be quite a bit more than that. It might be probably be like 25 miles if I rode one way, or it might actually be over. I don't think it'd be over. Maybe it would. It's quite a ways. But yeah, there's a bunch of nice trails up here. Cool. Yeah, there's a really, if you ever go and you want coffee, there's a coffee shop called Sidekicks, which is like 2 blocks away from where I was just at, that has really good coffee. They also have, they roast their own beans, and I like them a lot. I like the other stuff you showed us that we've been getting some more, or well, actually not more. I like them both. It's nice having a variety, so I kind of like switching back and forth. I forgot what flavor we've been, of the Delano's coffee, I think, isn't that what it's called, Delano's? I forgot what flavor we've been getting, but I like them and the ones you can get from Sidekicks about equally. So it's kind of fun switching back and forth. I haven't been up here to Sidekicks in a few months though, so I haven't had any of their beans. I'm passing on your left. Oh, I'm pretty sure you've had Sidekicks coffee, because I'm pretty sure Barrel's fixed you a latte with it before when you've been at our house. Actually, you know, thinking about it now. I've gotten Midway and I think We've had 3 or 4 different kinds. What have we gotten last? I think it's like a Java something like name. That might be a completely wrong word. I think it's Java or mocha or something, where you think it's a kind of coffee, like a drink, fixed one, but it's just it's a flavor. Like confusing name. Oh, okay, well, it's both of those words then, I guess. That's why I guess remembered both of them. Okay, yeah, that sounds right now that you say it. I think that's my favorite that we've gotten from them so far. But I mean, they have a lot of other flavors we've never tried. We've gone there before to their like store they have at that warehouse and bought coffee, but it's like they have a paralyzing amount of flavors. Like, you look at them all and you're just like, my gosh, there's too many choices. I don't know what to do. How am I supposed to decide out of like 20 different kinds or something what to buy when I don't even know anything about coffee? Hardly. So last time I told the lady there about what kind of coffee I liked, and she suggested a few flavors, and one of them I think it was the popular one I didn't like at all. But she suggested it because it was the popular one where a lot of people like it, and so we could see if we liked it or not. And then the Mocha Java is real good. I like this trail here. It's all bumpy, but they've painted over all the bumps. So if there's nobody just going by you, and you can take it the whole trail, you can just dodge all of them. Hi, Ketsy. I think the day we went, I did try some in store. They only had one flavor brewed. I think the only thing they had brewed was their main most popular flavor. So I tried some of it and it's like, oh, well, that tastes okay. Or at least good enough that I decided I'd get a whole bag. It was also like drip coffee, and it's hard to tell like something with drip coffee if you're gonna like it or not when you make a latte out of it. Oh, hi, Ari. Why did TTS not read that out? Why does my TTS just stop working? Wait, hold on. It's not forceful. Oh, wait. Why did it load a message from yesterday? Wait, it rejoined. Wait, Ari's not even here, unless they are, and didn't say anything. It lost connection to Twitch, rejoined connection to Twitch, and loaded 2 messages from stream yesterday. that I definitely remember from stream. It's like the same 2 messages. I've never had that happen. It just didn't read them out, and then it read out your true message. And now I'm like, wait, those are from yesterday. That's why TTS didn't read them. I just don't know why chat decided to when reconnect to download 2 messages from yesterday. And they weren't the last 2 from stream either. It was like 2 from the middle of freaking stream. That is really random. Like, I have had it do that and load, like, instead of load the rest of this stream, load the ones from last stream, but not 2 random messages from the middle of the stream. I'm passing at your left. I tried to ring my bell and it didn't work. So now it's losing connection to Twitch again and rejoining. Oh yeah, how are you doing today, Katsy? I don't think I asked. I'm doing good. It's pretty cool. Like, not too hot at all. Nice day for a bike ride. And I rode here. I was riding against the wind the whole time. So this is really, really nice. Oh, cool. Nice. Biking on like a paved path, like this. Oh, dang. Cool. Yeah, that sounds fun. I mean, I'm having fun right now. Do that. Hey, chicken, you can have that. I know it might not be worth having, but you can have that crappy mountain bike that we still have. I've been meaning to try to just give it to somebody. I'd kind of feel guilty selling that to somebody. Like, I paid money for it, but that was like during COVID when bikes were hard to find. Like any large or extra large size bikes you just couldn't really find. But now, since bikes are cheaper, I don't think it's worth any money. Oh. Bike. I don't ride it that much, but I did ride it this winter enough that when it got spring and I started riding again, I had a little bit of leg stamina left. Where if I don't ride at all summer or all winter, then it's just horrible starting again in the spring. Like, I definitely lost leg stamina, but didn't come close to losing all of it. This year well, dang, that sucks. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I am shopping. That's an interesting name. That kind of sucks, and I guess it'll be getting cold, starting to get cold by the time it comes in, if it doesn't come in for another month, and it won't be as nice riding it. I mean, I know you ride in the snow and stuff, but I assume you prefer riding when the weather's nice and it's not cold. I mean, unless you just love the cold. Some people just love the cold. Not me. I'm gonna ride a little slower. I've been cruising. My knee is starting to get slightly irritated feeling. Yeah, I figured it probably was this late in the year. It's cooled off a ton here the last like week, and it's supposed to next week cool off even more and get rainy. Get pretty close to like almost winter weather. I mean, not quite as cold, but rainy like winter weather. There's not much summer or fall left. Seems like. Oh, that's not a trail that goes into the woods. I was thinking it was. It's just a little bit of a clearing. So the only trail is that paved one that cuts off. But yeah, chicken, I know you love the cold. It can be like 45 outside. That can be the high that day. And you just like wear shorts all the time. Like we've gone places before and I'm freezing solid and you have shorts on while I'm freezing to death, bundled up. Are they doing laundry? That's almost what it looked like. Oh, there's a giant fluffy dog out there cruising around in the field.
That's worse than.
Ah, that's not too bad. If it gets a lot colder than that, I have a hard time riding as hard because my legs get cold. And like it'll take me a really long time to warm up. And then if I stop at all, then I get cold. And then I just can't hardly ride. My legs bother me riding too hard sometimes anyways. And the cold, them getting cold doesn't, or them never getting warm doesn't help. But yeah, that sounds very nice. 55 is like fine. 45 is like when my legs kind of sometimes don't warm up good enough to not be stiff. 55 you can usually just ride and you get nice and warmed up once you've ridden a little bit. At least I do. I'm passing in your left. Yeah, I assume the snow sucks riding in, even when you get used to it. I've never ridden in the snow, so I wouldn't know how to not slide over. Because I wouldn't know, I'd have to just crawl through it. Like I've maybe ridden through snow a little bit, but not enough to really know how my bike handles. Where if I was riding through like stuff I've seen, like I've seen you stream riding through the snow in the dark. That's what I figured. Especially if you're like riding in the dark or something and you can't half see it. And you're just like riding, waiting to die. Yeah, at least you have that fat bike, and that's probably perfect for the snow. Yeah. I was wondering if you got used to that. I can't ever go that hard because my lungs, like, I maybe get slightly used to it if I'm used to the cold, but really if I'm riding hard enough to get any cardio, my lungs are like freaking freezing. But I've only ridden a few times when it's like cold enough really for that to happen. Because mostly if it's that cold, I just don't really want to ride. I do more hiking in the winter because it's easier to bundle up hiking and just be able to stay like bundled up. Like biking, if you unless it's flat, like if I'm riding on hills, it kind of sucks because you go from if you bundle up enough where you're not freezing to begin with, then you just start sweating as soon as you ride. And then if you go down a hill and you rode hard enough that you got sweaty, then you freeze to death. And that's, if your lungs don't freeze. Yeah, that would be nice. Especially if your leg's not better. Like if you can't walk and stand up, and it's too bad of weather where you can't ride outside and you don't have a trainer to ride inside, you're just gonna like waste away, basically. Which would suck bad. At least, yeah. Okay, that'll save you, at least some. Like I kept my legs in pretty decent shape this winter, just riding the exercise bike and playing Fitbit, so doing like squats. It's probably, I was thinking about this earlier when I was saying that, but then I don't remember. Started talking about something else before I brought it up, but I think it was more of playing Fitbit than the exercise bike, because I didn't ride it that much last winter, but I rode it a little bit and played a lot of Fitbit, like every time I play Beat Saber. And that seemed like a good enough leg workout if I wasn't going outside and doing anything. No, I don't know what Swift is. I'd have to look it up. I just ride it. I'll usually just if I want, I'll go ahead and squeeze by, I guess. Oh. Interesting. I started to stop the first time, and now I'm like, well, that guy's staying way over to the side. So I'll just squeeze by them at a very slow speed. Yeah, the only thing I've done is, wait, do you have to like hook it up to something where like it's like a game and it knows how much you're riding? Because, let's see, ours has a, I don't remember what it is actually that it has. Ours has, is it a watt meter? Or just tell speed? Oh, so ours does have, maybe it's just a speedometer. I can, it's Wahoo Fitness or something? I don't know if that's the right name or not. Anyways, I can Bluetooth it to my phone and see how fast I'm riding, or I've only used it like once, so I don't even remember what it tells. I think it was like just a really, really basic one. Because I looked at them a little bit, and this one that we have is like the basic, like basic one. But I've done it a few times, and it basically, if I want to know like how much, mostly I ride for cardio, and my Fit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't do that. Like it just has a little, the bike just has a, the bike isn't electronic or anything. It just has a little knob you turn manually to make it harder or easier to ride. And I have this sensor that like tells you how fast you're riding, basically. And if I remember right, it doesn't tell you much else. Like, actually my Fitbit is better at telling me how good of a workout I did. So I've never really even used it much. I usually just ride the bike and just look at my Fitbit and see how many zone minutes I got or something. So usually when I ride, I just sit my phone on the handlebars and watch Twitch or something while I'm riding. That's basically what I do. It was a cheap one. I I'd never bought an exercise bike before because I didn't think I'd really ride one enough to go spend the money. And this was like a kind of cheap one to begin with. And bought it from one of Errol's coworkers. They were moving and just trying to get rid of it. So, and they were selling it pretty cheap. So just decided to buy it. We figured both of us would maybe ride it enough to be worth having it. So I mean, I don't ride it regularly, but I do a little bit. And I didn't think I'd ever ride enough to go actually spend a lot of money on one. Oh, my legs are burning. I slowed down where my knee doesn't feel irritated, but my leg muscles are. Wait. This is a Bear Creek Trail. I'm going the wrong way. I need to go, for some reason I thought that was one of the other bridges. This one goes around, I could do that. What time is it? 4:43. I guess I should go back this way. This one goes around and I could come in the other end of the park, which actually might be just as fast because I don't think it would though. I am supposed to pick up Errol in like 15 minutes. That'll be about, oh my legs, about enough to get back to the car and go raid somebody and put my bike on. I've been riding really hard and just pretty much destroyed my legs. Thank you. So this right here is the 520 trail. You can ride it all the way over to Seattle. Like ride it, it goes across the bridge. Just like that I-91 that I watched the Blue Angels on, out on the bridge. There's a bike trail going across both bridges. Someone just left their bike here. Their rental bike here. I hadn't rode that far, but maybe I rode fast the whole time. I don't know why my legs are so dead now. I guess this is also the first day they haven't been sore. Because I went bike riding Monday and made them sore. And then Tuesday I went and walked on the beach. And that wasn't enough walking to normally make me sore. But walking in all that sand and everything made a bunch of leg muscles that I don't normally use sore. Like ones that don't normally get sore normal walking or biking. So then yesterday I was sore from walking on the beach the day before that. And I didn't walk on the beach a lot. And I guess did a lot of balancing, not, making sure I didn't roll my ankles, walking on seaweed and in deep sand. Should have just ate some seaweed. I was like tempted to, and then I saw that toxic algae sign that said to not eat the fish there. And I mean, maybe that doesn't contaminate the seaweed, but I would assume probably shouldn't eat seaweed if there's toxic algae and you're not supposed to eat the fish. And yesterday when I went to that botanical garden, I had thought about coming here and just walking around at the dog park because it's fun to walk around. Oh, I see. You not just ate it raw and slimy. Man, it looks so slimy. I didn't even touch any of it because I didn't want to see what it felt like. Although maybe I did kind of want to. I don't know. Yeah, I've eaten store-bought seaweed quite a bit. But I've never eaten seaweed off of the beach. But that beach had seaweed at it and we were really talking about eating seaweed. And also howdy. But I don't really know, like, if it's just safe to eat seaweed any place. And like there were signs there saying there was toxic algae and not eat fish. Well, does the seaweed get contaminated? Or can you still eat seaweed even if it's an area that you're not supposed to eat fish and stuff? Yeah, it probably depends on the area. I came down right here. I don't know what they have here. They were having some kind of concert here yesterday. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, okay. Shellfish and clams. Oh, so probably seaweed wouldn't get contaminated by it. So I was wondering if the seaweed would be like, contaminated, not safe to eat. All right, we made it back. 4:52. Just in time. Oh, my legs are dead. Well, let me reread one of these messages. Since you're close to shipping lanes at Aerotorage, not eating raw stuff, especially to wash stuff on the beach. Yeah, like there was that one ship that you could see come by, but like that's south of the Port of Seattle, but not Port of Tacoma. So you have all the ships that go to the port in Tacoma just going right through right there. That was fun. I'm sorry the stream's a little short. I don't actually, how long? An hour and a half. Yeah, I guess that's shorter than I've been going over that most of the time. I still got really good exercise though. I knew I wasn't gonna have that much time to ride, so I rode really fast. Yeah, 15.9 miles. That's pretty good for an hour and a half. I'll move this over here. Yeah, I wonder if that's right, 15.9 miles. I was thinking, I was thinking it was 4 miles each way and 8 miles total, but maybe it's 8 miles each way. Yeah, I've ridden like 25 miles in a day is I think the most I've ridden this year, but that I took like 3 hours or something. I think 16 miles and I think in an hour and a half, 16 miles is like the most I've ridden in an hour and a half, like in a long time. So Google says it's a 7.9 mile bike ride. So I guess my overlay was like right on, pretty much, like on what the actual mileage is. That's cool. I thought it would be pretty accurate. You're just going like straight on a trail and you're not under trees much. And that has me on the trail what I just rode the whole time. So yeah, I guess I really did do 16 miles. Cool. I did just 12 miles? Ah, okay. Or I just did 12 miles? Yeah, but you can do a lot more in that. Like that day when you did 100 and something kilometers. Whatever. I forgot. Isn't a kilometer less than a mile? So 100 is like maybe what, like 80 miles or something? I'm just guessing. Oh, okay. Yeah, on the fat bike. That's more than I have ever ridden in my life in a day. And you can do it on the fat bike. That's like insane. It's like you are insane compared to what I can do. And thanks for the stream, fun, cool. I'm glad you had a fun time watching it. But yeah, I've actually been sitting here for like 5 minutes talking. I need to go ahead and raid someone and put the bike in the car. And oh wait, I never checked my messages. So Meryl could actually not be ready to get picked up at work. I forgot my, I'm gonna go pick her up, but I forgot. I need to check and make sure. Because if she's not ready, I can ride more if my legs can handle it. She hasn't told me she wouldn't be ready. So that either means that she does want to still get picked up, or either she could have gotten more work and then forgot to message me. I guess I should still stop and head over there, but I don't actually know if I should or not. Wait, I missed the last message because I was talking while TTS read it out. Phone, can you unlock? Thank you. But I need a new road bike because my current one is not comfortable at all. Don't you just have, I was thinking you said you just had a road bike that you converted into an e-bike. Or some kind of bike you converted into an e-bike and your fat bike. Do you have an actual just road bike also? Yeah, still wants to get picked up. So I guess I'll find someone to raid. Oh, okay, so it's road bike, cool. What I want is a gravel bike with a front shock. This is pretty much, I've ridden this on some really, really rough gravel and it's done fine. Like, I haven't really even beat the tires up too much, but I've ridden it on some stuff and like, it's like bouncing my phone off the handlebars and I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, it's an old, so I think this was $350 when I bought it. Back in like, probably 2009 or something. So it's like that old. There was one model up that had disc brakes and a lot nicer wheels and stuff, and I mostly mountain bike then, and I thought, well, I probably won't ever ride this that much, and I don't think it's worth spending more money. Kind of after I bought this, I didn't ride on trails that much because I just rode my mountain bike on them basically. Like, once I got a bike like this that was funner to ride, I rode on trails way more. So I've always kind of wished that I got the one with the disc brakes. Cause yeah, the rim brakes they're a little annoying, but I mean, I don't do that much braking either. Like, I don't really ride it down mountains. Yeah, I don't think bikes even come with rim brakes anymore, like at all. But that was back still, it was like, I think I got it in 2009 or sometime around then. So that was it was a base model, like the cheapest one you could buy. So it actually came with really, really bad rim brakes, and no matter how I adjusted them, I couldn't make them not squill. And I took them to a bike store to get them to fix them, and they told me that basically they were such trash that they couldn't make them not squill, and I just needed new brakes. So I just paid them to put these on, and these have always worked fine. They've never squilled. Ah, cool. Yeah, I mean, I would rather have disc brakes and stuff, but it's really not good, and I've never had to do any work on it, basically, and I've ridden it a lot for... Uh-huh. Sorry, I was messaging someone. She said she actually need a few more minutes. So I'm like, oh, well, I didn't stop talking, so I still need to fit the bike on the car and everything anyways. But yeah, what I want is, I ride quite a few, like, rail trails in the, like, gravel ones, and most of them I can ride this, but there's the Cascade. I've ridden part of it on this and beat myself to death, and then just started taking my mountain bike anytime I ride up there. And it's fine riding on my mountain bike, but it's quite a bit harder if I'm just pedaling uphill the whole time. Like, part of it, you just ride uphill and you turn around and you just coast downhill, and like, just it'd be nicer not having the suspension and having a bike that, oh. Oh, I took my backpack halfway off. It might have pulled the cables and made it start having EMI issues again. Yeah, I was saying, my mountain bike, I don't really like riding it on gravel that much. Like, it'd be nicer stuff that was... No, no, mine doesn't have a complete, like, lockout. At least not I remember. I can just adjust. Yeah. So, like, this is much nicer to ride on. Like, I've ridden my mountain bike on some trails because I thought they were going to be bumpy and they weren't. So then I went there again, and the next time I took this, and it was like, much nicer riding. So I want just a gravel bike that I can go ride on, like, with front suspension, so I can go ride it on all the gravel rail trails and not beat myself to death if I get on something kind of bumpy and not have a front suspension. The new road bike I'm getting also be a gravel bike. Oh, cool. I don't really ride on any. Well, I mean, you wouldn't want to ride on it with road bike tires because you'd kill them. Yeah, but I don't ride on anything that has gravel deep where that doesn't handle fine, like what that has. Whatever. I don't know what size those are. They're 700C. Oh, they're 35. I'm reading it backwards and upside down. I think it says 700 times 35. Mainly, the only thing about that is just not having front suspension. I don't. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I want to do that sometime, get a gravel bike, if I ever get another bike. Wait, so you're saying like the bike? Oh, like your bike, it just depends on what tires, if it's... Yeah, I've seen that, because I looked at like gravel bikes and a lot of them don't have suspension, but a few of them do. Huh. Maybe I should. go buy, so I have that really cheap mountain bike that I was trying to give Chicken. I don't really like that. It's a large, but it's a really, really old, like I'm guessing like early 2000s or 90s model, and it feels more like a medium. It like feels way too small for me, so it wouldn't be nice. But maybe I should go try to buy like a really cheap, see if I can get a really cheap, if I can. The problem is finding extra larges, because most of the used bikes are like mediums. Maybe I should see if I can get a really cheap hardtail and just go put like gravel like tires on it, and I could change the handlebars. I don't really actually like road bike handlebars that drop that much. I actually kind of like these. Maybe I could lower them a little bit or put different ones and just make me a gravel bike. Because I do want a gravel bike with suspension, because there's stuff that I would ride it on that would just beat the crap out of me if like it just beats your hands to death and everything, not having suspension. Like vibrates you where you're, if you ride real fast where you're starting to be like, oh, I can't hardly see, like, so I guess for that I actually would be better off getting a mountain bike and turning it into a gravel bike. A hardtail actually fits me. All right, I'm gonna read Saria. I think. Huh. How is Kinsey been going? Yeah, I guess he's been going for a while. Probably won't go that much longer, so I guess I'll raid Saria. She's playing Beat Saber. Alright, there we go. So anyways, bye everybody. I hope you all have a nice rest of your day, and thanks for hanging out and chatting and everything. I guess I probably won't stream this weekend. I don't know. I might. Yeah. Actually, Meryl has something she's going to tomorrow. I didn't realize until today. She thought it was Sunday, but it's tomorrow. And I don't know if it's in the afternoon or evening. If it's in the afternoon, I might actually go try to play Beat Saber or something in the afternoon. Awesome, yeah. I'm glad you liked it. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah, I probably, unless I might stream Beat Saber tomorrow, but I probably won't stream again until Monday or Tuesday. But I'll try to probably go bike riding or hiking again Monday or Tuesday. It's supposed to be really nice Monday and Tuesday, and I think it's supposed to rain the rest of the week. So I'll probably try to go do stuff outside those 2 days. But anyways, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you all later.